Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. And as teams are grinding through their schedules, let's see how it's going out east. You look at Toronto, at the midway point of the season, they're in 4th place in their respective conference. And of course, the Magic, 3.5 games behind.
Well, right now for Toronto, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. And it's Murray Boyles in at the center position, filling out the middle. And for Orlando, Suggs and Bain team up as the backcourt. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Wagner in at the small forward. Well, we always hear about the rookie wall, Grant, but some players seem to claim it's a myth.
Well, you know, B.A., I think it's real for most first-year players. Adjusting to the length and intensity of an NBA season can be exhausting, but some guys will be able to break through that wall.
The shot by Ingram, no good. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Barrett passes to Barnes. Now here's Ingram, defended by Wagner. Pass to Ingram, over Wagner. Again, the miss by Ingram.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10" wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Graham.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
Banchero no good. Outside Barnes. Outside Barrett. Offensive rebound. Jacks up a 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Banchero against Ingram. And Banchero gets it to go.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Murray Boyles from the arc. The shot that time not on target. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Tries from 6 feet. The bank shot, no good. For Toronto, they've gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. And here's Ingram outside. Nails it from 3.
You know, one of the things Ingram did is make his shooting stroke a little more compact, and that's allowed him to be much more consistent as a marksman.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So for the Magic, De Silva comes in for Bain, and Black subbed in for Suggs. .124 left in the first quarter of the game. And Carroll passes to Wagner. They set the screen. 6 to shoot. Offline with a 3. Toronto trailing. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. One player he is worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Dick, he's checked in for Ingram. Here's Walter, averaging around 6 a game. The Raptors need to get off a shot. The 3 from Barnes. Great D that time from Banchero. And here are the Magic now. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Carter, popping in on the layup.
Just a real solid understanding of how to exploit the defense. Carter Jr. impressive at positioning himself in these situations.
Raptors trail by 3. Pass to Dick. Here's Mamukelashvili. He's checked by Carter. Here's Mamukelashvili. Barnes with a screen on Carter. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, a nice slam by the swingman Barnes. His athleticism is his greatest strength.
And here's Banchero. Three-pointer. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Orlando ahead, up by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys, stat-wise?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
They've got Desmond Bane. He's out there with Anthony Black. And it's Batadze in at the 5, down low. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Raptors trail by 3, making a name for himself. Goga Batadze. What do you like about it, Clark?
Well, you start with that wingspan and his basketball IQ. I mean, anytime he's near the rim, he's a problem at both ends. He's got a knack for scoring the ball in the paint. And again, you just can't overlook that size and length.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Up top, Bane. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And even if he isn't the biggest, strongest guy out there, Bane can still do damage inside.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. He's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for De Silva. Scotty Barnes is checked in for Toronto. Ingram comes in for Dick. Pass to Walter. Now here's Ingram. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Outside Barnes. 5 to shoot. And here's Quickly. Launches a 3, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Back to you guys.
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Mamukelashvili. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. No luck on that one. Great D that time from Banchero. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic. They trail by 1. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. 1:16 left in the first half. Banchero delivers inside.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Outside Barnes. And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebound by the Magic. The last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
Last time they lost a close one against this team. You have to wonder what they could have done if it wasn't for their foul trouble in that game.
When you are in foul trouble, it makes you less aggressive defensively. And when that's the case, it's hard to offer the kind of resistance that you need to. That was in the back of the mind, the foul trouble they were in.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Suggs, the pass to Black. To the middle. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. "12 seconds left in the first half. Now Ingram. Over Wagner. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Orlando ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
You know, for Orlando, they're dealing with some challenges, no doubt about it. They have talent, but maybe not as much as they thought they had. The effort's been spotty. It's been a learning year for this organization.
And changing focus now to the Orlando Magic. They're halfway through what's certainly been a competitive game.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
Yeah, you love the consistency in their approach. Really methodical. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Toronto trailing. Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. The perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Murray Boyles in at center.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Banchero. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Banchero's got 6.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Raptors trail by 3. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Orlando with the ball. Second half getting started. About a minute played. And Carter gets it to go on the assist from Banchero.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from being close.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting only 31% in the game. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's slammed in by Carter.
No margin for error that time. Big time slam from big man Carter Jr.
Carter's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Outside Barrett. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. On the take. Murray Boyles can't get it to go.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
And Carroll. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. Baseline try. And again, Toronto, no good. Magic leading by 5. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Jamal Mosley is doing a tremendous job for the Magic, and the players gravitate to his approach. He said, quote, "Coaching is teaching, and you can't teach yelling and screaming and hollering. You teach with communication and positivity, because that's how I think a lot of these guys will actually register it." Back to you.
A new school approach. Thank you, Allie. Carter, a screen on quickly to the paint. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Carter's a really good pick-and-roll partner. Excellent hands, and he can finish, too.
1:11 left in the 3rd quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Kept alive. Kicks it out to Barrett. Quickly from outside. Can't get it to drop. Here's Orlando. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Suggs with a screen on quickly. The 3 from Bain. Offensive rebound. This one for 3. He can't hit that time. Raptors trail by 10. Right side Barnes. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Suggs. Here's Banchero. Up again. It's good on the putback.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Magic out in front, up by 12. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Jalen Suggs. Paolo Banchero is out there with Goga Bitadze. Then it's Anthony Black, and it's De Silva in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And that one drops. And the Magic lead by 14.
His teammates expect Suggs to hit these shots, and he doesn't disappoint them.
Quickly outside. Pass to Dick. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Bitadze. And the Magic shooting has been great, 57%, and finding ways to score consistently. Here's Banchero. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Now Dick. Here's Abaji. He takes it in. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Orlando making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Bitadze. Franz Wagner comes in for De Silva. And it's Bain in for Black. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. In the huddle, he reminded them, quote, "This would be a huge statement if we can finish this off, but we have to stay focused until that final buzzer. It would be a big upset if they can hold on, guys."
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Oh, he gets it off before the buzzer. What a shot.
Banchero showing nice poise there, refusing to rush his shooting motion. Well done there.
Raptors trail by 16. Quickly outside. Barnes outside. Here's Quickly. Barrett fires. It's good from beyond the arc.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now Wagner. Banchero. Quickly with a rebound. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Ingram up top, defended by Wagner. Oh, the shot is off. Orlando leading by 13. Here's Banchero. Payne surveying the D. Now Carter. And yes, sir, in stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Magic.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
And that's an important win. You never like to lose 2 in a row to a team, especially if you only see them 3 times.
Most definitely. I mean, going down 2-0 would have made their third and final meeting of the season really difficult to win, but now they'll go into it with confidence and really liking their chance.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Paolo Banchero.
He was on a tear. Everything seemed to be finding the bottom of the net for him. I'm sure he'd like to build on that performance going forward.
Ingram. It's good.
Brandon Ingram.
Now here's Wagner. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Banchero. Now Suggs. Payne outside. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Yeah, we've seen Bane make a leap offensively because of his ability to bury shots like this.
So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for